Hello, every pony, every brony, and every fan. I am excited because we're at 600 likes on Facebook. Yes, we have finally gotten to 600 likes. It took us forever, but we're there. Next goal, 700. Yay. Hopefully we can get to 700 before I graduate, which is May. And I just unplugged my laptop cord so I can do this. If I can grab something. Hold up. Whee! We made it! It's amazing! We made it! Hooray! Okay, let me push the thingy into my chair so I don't go backwards, and maybe we'll be a little more stable. But yeah, we made it. Took forever. But anyway, to celebrate this momentous occasion, I shall be answering questions. Yay! They're not really brony questions like they were last time. They're more just get to know me facts, because the more fans we get, I feel like I'm slowly getting farther away because I just can't talk to everybody, and I can't thank everybody, and I just feel like me and you don't have a connection, and I love y'all. Yes, even you. I love you too. So, without further ado, we shall start answering these questions. And I'm babysitting today, so hopefully we don't get any interruptions, because if we do, we will have to go on a field trip into the great unknown, which is my house. Let me plug the laptop back in before it dies. It has like no battery. Anyway. Let's go over her. Question number 1. My birthplace / where I live now / where I would like to live in the future. My birthplace, I was born in Mississippi. I was raised in Texas and Mississippi. Where I live now is Mississippi, and where I'd like to live in the future would probably be Texas. I'm a Texas girl, and I just love Texas. Don't like the heat, but I like Texas. The age I normally get mistaken for. It depends. If I'm looking the way I am now, it's normally they think I'm like 18, which is a year older than I am. But if I have makeup on and I'm all pretty and dressed up and blah blah blah, I have been mistakenly asked if I wanted alcohol, and I'm like, I'm 17, I can't drink. And then they're like, oh, we're sorry. So I've been even told that I was 19, 20. It just depends. Depends on how I'm looking that day. What I want to be when I'm older. Let me get out this light. Okay. My dream job would be not necessarily a job. It would be me being a housewife. Because all I really want to do is have children of my own, and here, let me back up. The lighting's horrible. Okay. All I really want to do is have children of my own, and have a husband, and take care of them. I'm one of those stereotypical girls that, like, make it hard for every other girl, because I want to, stay home in the kitchen barefoot with babies and making sandwiches, so that's me. What I find attractive in members of the opposite sex. I like guys that have long hair. It really just depends on what they look like. Depends on the hair color. I love green and blue eyes, or gray eyes, or silver eyes. Let's see what else. I love gamer boys. I love nerdy boys. I like my boys on the kind of weaker side. I just don't find muscles too attractive. I like my boys squishy. I'm not talking like I like big boys, but I like, soft little squishy nerdy boys. Um, and I like guys to be taller than me. Just because I feel safer, I guess. Like, it kind of balances out the no muscles thing. So I guess, like, animal instincts, if you're bigger, you're tougher type of deal. I don't know. But that's what I find attractive. What I find attractive of members of the same sex. This one's kind of on the edge for me, because I did go through a bi-curious stage, and I did have a girlfriend for a while. I do like long hair on everybody. I really think everybody should have long hair. Like, if it was up to me, like, if tomorrow I became dictator of the world, I'd be like, no more scissors for any of y'all. You're gonna grow it out. And if you can't, you get in a weave or something. I don't know. I just like long hair. Also like no makeup, because I want to know that person for their natural beauty rather than their made up beauty. Not saying that they can't have makeup all the time, but I just like it better when girls wear no makeup. Like, not even in a sexual attractive kind of way. I just don't like when girls wear makeup, because it's pounded into you from a young age as a girl that you have to be this standard of beauty. And that's how a lot of girls achieve that standard of beauty, is by makeup. And then when they take it off, they see the real them, and then they don't appreciate the beauty that they have naturally. So then they think they're ugly. And I just, it hurts my heart, because I really don't think there's such thing as an ugly person. Because as long as you're pretty on the inside, and if you have a good heart, it doesn't matter if you are wrinkled up, pimples everywhere, hair a mess, look like an elephant trampled your face. As long as you're nice and you're polite and you're a good person, you're beautiful. I know that was cliche as crap, but that's what I believe. Anyway, my biggest insecurity, my weight. I've tried to lose weight, I've lost weight, and then something bad happens, and then I emotionally eat, and then it comes back. Like, my metabolism is probably like -2. It's like, if I look at something, I gain that pound. Like, it's that horrible. Like, my weight fluctuates all the time. Like, I can be X amount overweight, and then, like, 2 months later, I'll be this X amount. And it just goes up and down. It just depends really on what's happening in my life. So, when I want to be skinny, I'm big, and when I'm big, I want to be skinny. So, and then when I'm skinny, I miss being big, because then I feel awkward. Because I like to hide, and when I'm skinnier, I feel like my clothes swallow me, so then I try to wear tighter clothes, and then I feel more exposed, and it's just this back and forth, probably mental. I need to go see a therapist type deal that I just don't feel like dealing with. Anyway, my fondest memory. A few jump out at me. Being in Texas, and my people showing me what happens to red velvet ants when you put Coke on the ground. Not cocaine, like Coca-Cola Coke. Or Pepsi. I think it was Pepsi, because that's what he used to drink. My fondest memories are normally of Texas, finding horny toads and chasing chickens. The swing that my granny had at her house. She had a big old tree. And they always had turtles. Like, my grandpa was like the turtle whisperer or something, I swear. He had one turtle whose name was Three Legs, and obviously she only had 3 legs. And that's pretty fun. Also, another fondest memory is my people's stories. Like, the Great Panther of Texas, the Coffin Boat, the Bobcat, the time that he talked to Billy the Kid, you know. Probably about 50% of those are kinda, exaggerated, but they're your grandpa's stories, and they really make you laugh and make you smile. Just because he's so sincere about it, like, oh yeah, there was this big old panther, and yeah, so. Let's see. Oh, also, I went to Busch Gardens when I was younger, and that had always been my dream to go to Busch Gardens, because probably some kids that are about my age remember, in the mornings on the first couple channels, they'd have the Jack Hanna show, and, my dream was to meet Jack Hanna, and, that's where he filmed, was in Busch Gardens. And at the end of the show, I can't remember what her name was. There was like a zookeeper from Busch Gardens. So when I was in 4th, 5th grade, my grandma took me to Busch Gardens, and I had tons of fun. I got to see the set that Jack Hanna filmed on, and got to see all the animals, and yeah, that's just a good memory for me, because that'd have been like my life goal, was to go to Busch Gardens. My favorite food, shrimp. Shrimp, shrimp, shrimp. I love shrimp. I'm kinda like, Bubba from, Forrest Gump. Shrimp gumbo, fried shrimp, boiled shrimp, garlic shrimp. Yeah. Skipping the next 2. Someone I miss and why. I miss my granny. She passed away 4 years ago. She was kind of the rock of everybody. Like, even though she lived in Texas and was so far away, and I only got to see her maybe once a year, she was just our hope and our measure of how we should be, because she was just the perfect person. Very kind, very giving, very generous, very sweet, very, you got a problem here, let me fix you. I don't have much, but let me do as I can. So, she was sweet. I loved her to death. Someone I love and why. I love my mom, because she's my mom, and she's helped me so much throughout my life, and she's just amazing. I love her to death. She's actually going to get, married right now to my, stepdad, so yeah. Part 2 will be coming up in a moment, guys. I gotta stop it now or YouTube's gonna kill me, so bye! I love you! Bye!